Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It is Thursday, I've got the day off. And as you know, I was planning on going to a big meetup, but I'm not going to a big meetup now with my concerns over being in places with lots of people with COVID numbers going up. So I'm going to go to the coast and find a quiet, less people-y spot to hang out for the weekend. I have had to cook dinner for myself and Lee for tonight, and then leave his, let me show you, in a pot. We've got a Lebanese lamb. I'll leave him a little bit of sauce. He's not really worried about a yogurty sauce, but I like the yogurty sauce, so I always end up having more. So I'm just leaving those to cool off. I'm going to go have a shower, wash my hair. I've packed my food and everything else, so the fridge is just getting to temperature with my food in it, and then I'll take it over to the van. I've got my water ready for the van. Yeah, it's just me that needs to get ready, really. Once I'm ready, I can put these bits in the van and head off. It's 10:30 and I'm hitting the road. So I'm now on the motorway and I'm heading to the East Coast. My first stop will be Whitstable, and I can tell you that because I'm not going to stay there overnight. So I feel safe and secure in telling you that, even if I put the vlog up later. I'm going to go and have a look around Whitstable. It would appear my cigarette lighter style socket, is that the one, is also not working, as well as my USBs on my power, whatever it's called. I'm so techie, aren't I? On my power unit in the back where all my electrics are. So whatever I've knocked or bumped whilst putting the cable into cable tidies and what have you, I've obviously knocked it from both of those things. So it'll be whatever serves both of those. But funnily enough, the panel itself seems to work. The diesel heater will work because that all lights up, so it's very strange. So I need to get that checked. But I've plugged the fridge into the front cigarette lighter for now, and I can actually charge my phone. There's a USB charging port on the fridge, so I've got my phone plugged into that. And what I'll do is just every now and then, maybe before I go to bed, that kind of thing, just run the engine for I don't know, 20 minutes or something, if I need to. It depends what travelling I do while I'm out today, just to make sure I've got power, you know, cooling off the fridge. But I reckon it'll be fine because I've got a couple of frozen bits in there anyway, and it's powered up now. It's at temperature, so and it's a good quality one, so it shouldn't lose temperature. And when I open it from the top, which means the cold air isn't going to fall out like in a normal fridge. So yeah, right, let's go. 2 hours and then I'll come back to you. I think Whitstable is going to be a no-go unless I walk to it from here. So I am in a place that's got lots of very pretty coloured beach huts. So I've managed to find a parking space. It's free. It does say you can't park here overnight. You can't park from 6:30 until 6:30 in the evening till 8:30 the next morning. There's no motor caravans, it says. Let's go and have a little look at these little beach huts. I suddenly realised I didn't bring a jacket either. I do have a rain mac if I need one, and I've got a jumper, but ideally I could have done with some sort of hoodie. I knew I'd forget something.
I'm a traveling spirit, I've seen many shores, from the West Pacific to the island of Kenya. They treat me like a son anywhere I go, and even though no one can tell, I still feel that I'm alone. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone. Leave me stranded, I know how to handle it all on my own. On my own. no one else can carry this load. It's a train where I'm the only passenger on board. Oh, there is beauty to enjoy on this road, but even so, I still feel that I'm alone. I'm alone. I'm alone. I'm alone. Leave me stranded, I know how to handle it all on my own. I'm alone. I'm alone. I'm alone. Leave me stranded, I know how to handle it all on my own. On my own.
I am a little bit windswept. I've just been for a nice little walk along the seafront, which is nice. Lots of lovely coloured beach huts. Now I know when I've looked in the past at those beach huts, not these ones in particular, but you know, beach huts along our coast in the UK, they have cost a fortune. Yep, they were a lot of money for a shed. You'd have to use them a lot to justify the cost. Right, well, because I have power issues, my phone's down to 50%, so I'm going to turn it off for a little bit. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. I'm going to read my book, relax, and charge my phone up. So I've put the fridge on with my, I've just turned the ignition on the car. It's on eco, so it won't drain it, and I'll just leave it charging my phone at the same time for a bit while I have a cup of tea and just hang here for a bit, and then I might go for a walk that way afterwards, maybe, we'll see. So it's nearly 3 o'clock and I've just spent the last probably half hour or so reading this book. I'm going to finish reading this book, I'm going to, but it's not easy going. I thought it was a kid's book because it's based on these two young children and sort of fantasy. But there's a lot of words in there that kids wouldn't understand. And some dark moments. And yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it is a kid's book or not, really. It's... Anyway, because I haven't had lunch and I've just been snacking on things like fruit bars and stuff, I'm going to heat up that Lebanese couscous and lamb that I cooked this morning, and I'll probably do that with my engine running because I want to charge up the charger that I've just used, because strangely enough it's worked better charging from that than it has my fridge. The fridge, it came up with an error, so I'm going to turn the fridge off and turn the engine on for a bit and just have my this thing. It's a camping light. It's a camping light and a power bank at the same time. So I'm going to put that on charge because it's down to its last nobble. Have the engine running for a bit and just see if I can get some more power into this from the engine. If I'd really thought about it, I would have brought my solar block with me, but I didn't think about it. And in all honesty, I thought what would happen was that I'd be able to plug my fridge in, and that I would have been able to then plug my phone into my fridge, and my phone would have been charging happily. And as it is, that's not happened, because obviously the power is not going to either of the power charging things on my power unit. Right, so I'm going to go and just turn the engine on and then make a start on this food. Right, so there's no dust in this, and I haven't used this pot in ages. Right, let's put my food into here. Whoa. Don't go everywhere. Break up. Go in. Okay. Put that lid on. Actually, I'm going to put a little bit of water in the bottom because I don't want it to catch. And then I need to light it. And just turn it down. And now I'm going to go and start the engine. That's output. That's input. Yes, this is the one. Excuse me. Thumb in the air. Okay. Oh, it smells good. Right, let's some air in. I had to close that because the I had to close that just for a bit because we had some real gusts of wind, and it was actually, it felt like, you know, in Jurassic Park where it goes dunk. Yeah, that dunk, dunk. That's the air catching. I'll have to shut it. It's the wind. That's worrying. It's the wind catching on it with the gusts, and it makes it like Jurassic Park. I don't know if you felt that. It's like dinosaurs. Gung, gung, gung. Anyway. That's a weird one. Something I wasn't aware of. Need a plate. My plate. I'll come back to you when it's finished. I'm trying to save my battery as much as possible. Here we are. It's got cumin roasted carrots. So this I've just cooked at home. I did it first thing this morning, and it only took me about probably 25 minutes to throw it together. So first of all, you cook the sliced carrots, cover them in cumin, salt, pepper, put them in the oven and roast them for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Bulgur wheat, which you just boil up 240 ml of hot water. I'm not entirely sure how much bulgur wheat I put in, but sort of a small packet's worth. And then boil it up with some chicken stock, move it to one side. And then it's lamb. There was meant to be prunes in it, but I don't really like prunes. It's got dill with a yogurt sauce on the top. It's got parsley in it. You mix the parsley in when the bulgur wheat is cooled. You mix parsley in with it. And a couple of Moroccan flavourings in the meat with the onion and the meat, a tomato paste, but you also mix a Moroccan flavouring in with the bulgur wheat. I can put the recipe up at some point. It's a HelloFresh recipe, but I literally threw it together, put it in a pot, and then I've just heated it up in the pan here. So it's nice and easy. And Lee's got the same at home after work. Yum. I've pulled my hair up because it's blowy out there. I am going to go for a little stroll that way to the nature reserve. It's going to be blowy. I'm wondering if I should try out my mic actually. I bought myself a lapel mic and I have no idea how good it is. If it's any good at all, in fact. I think I put it in here, but I don't know. I know I put it somewhere in the van. My idea was that I might use it. Maybe I didn't. That's not it. No, I had it in its baggie. Anyway, if I can find it, oh, here it is. If I can find it, I might try it out. Don't want to ruin a whole video though if it's not worked. But having said that, I might not be able to talk to the camera anyway because it's so blowy. The weather's like not cold, but we're by the sea, so it gets blowy, I guess. Right, whoa. I've been in a bit of a slump today, I have to say. Definitely not been myself. trying to get out of that frame of mind, get into a more Pip frame of mind. Right. Oh, that's in. I'm not sure it's meant to be in, is it? It's meant to be there, maybe. If I tuck this down, we'll see how it goes, shall we? We'll see how it goes. Let me just do a little test run now. The tide's come in quite a lot. Are those terns on the water? Not very good with seabirds, bearing in mind I live in a pretty landlocked part of the UK. Not very good with my seabirds. There's an awful lot of them over there. This is a beautiful area, and this particular bit of coastline path and recognising it as an area of scientific importance was put in place in 2016. Apparently a lot of birds use this spot for overwintering, and other birds stay here for breeding through the spring, and then some just appear during the autumn times as sort of a stopgap for their travels, so they want to protect it. There's a reason I've come down here, and I'll show you, because I couldn't ignore it. Helium balloons are good if you remember to dispose of them properly. Otherwise they are a huge litter source. Fairly safe to say that lapel mic is pretty rubbish. I mean, it stops the wind noise, but then it gives you that noise and sounds like it's trying to dial up to Wi-Fi back in the, I don't know, late 1990s. So I'll apologise for footage that I have included in this that has that noise. I'm hoping it is marginally better than the wind noise, but I think I'm going to have to return it, and I'll probably send them a clip to explain why it's not working. Hopefully I'm within my return time frame, because I hadn't actually checked it out before now. But we'll give it a go. It wasn't very expensive, I think it's about £10 or something. But yeah, I don't think it's going to make that noise. If anyone knows why it's making that noise, then yeah, let me know. Is it bust, or is it just what these things can do sometimes? I don't know. Is it not compatible with my phone? I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm going to head off from here now, because it's gone 5 o'clock and we have to move on from here by 6:30 this evening anyway. I'm going to drive along the coast and find somewhere else to park, I think, for the night. I have some ideas. I'm just going to keep driving along the coast and see what I find. I picked up some fruit from a Tesco's, and I might have also picked up giant chocolate buttons. I'm going to end the first video here because I'm at my nighttime location. I think I need to go and find out about parking. Apparently you do park and pay, but I can't see any pay machines, so I'm not sure. There's a cafe. Maybe I need to go talk to the cafe. I'll go scout it out. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little walk around, not Whitstable. Trying to remember what the beach was called. Turn something. I'll put it here. What the beach was called. Yeah. Shame I couldn't go to Whitstable, but it was just heaving, absolutely heaving with people on a Thursday. So I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Right. Like I said, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.